All right, check out our new sponsor, Greenwood Stocks. They want you to know how to be able to trade stocks and be your own boss and be free to travel the world by making passive income. We all need that passive income from stock market. What are you waiting for? Call or text 281-760-3170. If you didn't catch that, that's on your screen. Or check them out at social media, Greenwood Stocks, and catch them at Gmail, Greenwood Stock Trading at Gmail, and the YouTube channel is Greenwood Stocks. Appreciate them for giving me the opportunity. Check them out. All right, the Brooklyn Nets general manager, Sean Marks, said he got the green light from Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving to basically push through the James Harden trade. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. If you haven't heard or been living under the rock, James Harden was traded. It was ended up being a 4-team trade they ended up trading for James Harden, okay? And, a lot of people say they don't think that it won't work from the defensive aspect of it and the depth aspect. I don't even know who's still on 18. They gave up Tyrese Prince, gave up Kyrie, and gave up Jared Allen. Now, Jared Allen was going to probably get traded anyway by the March 25th deadline simply because they couldn't reach an extension agreement with the Brooklyn Nets. So, Kyrie just signed a new deal before, right before Kevin Durant and Kyrie came. So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know their full roster, but looking at their roster now, depth probably going to be an issue. And I thought they was going to trade Kyrie Irving, but apparently he got the go ahead from Kyrie that it's going to work. And then you hear Kyrie don't want him there, and all of a sudden he changed his mind. And with Kyrie still, basically not being with the Brooklyn Nets, it should be interesting. I think James Harden's going to have to quarantine for a while. And that's pretty much going to be the case. But, to make it work, it's really going to have to be a ball movement offense where getting, James Harden catching and shooting, getting them curling to the rim, getting them slashing, getting Kyrie doing the same thing, probably having Kevin Durant in the post, at the high post and the elbow, really having those dudes cutting, pick and roll, pick and pop. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of ball movement is going to make it easy for them. They're going to sit there and isolate and pound the ball into the court, into the ground. Then there's going to be a situation where people are right. LeBron fans are right that this ain't going to work. This has to be a ball movement offense where everybody moving the ball, not that Steve Nash, Mike D'Antoni, high pick and roll, and let the point guard decide which catch and shoot player he hit or, finish at the rim. This is going to be a situation where it's going to be like Golden State. The reason Golden State worked and Miami didn't work to its perfection with LeBron, Bosh, and Dwayne Wade is because Steve Kerr had ball movement. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know who was going to end up with the ball. They was able to make the right pass and make the extra pass. And kind of with Brooklyn, it's going to have to be that. Playing Kevin Durant the high pick and roll, picking, having DeAndre Jordan pick, and then having them go for the oop. Just having the guys moving the ball. You see Steve Kerr, it's Golden State right now. They're not moving the ball that well. Everybody just spotting up shooting. If they get back to moving the ball and that Princeton style offense and backdoor cuts, Golden State will be all right and Brooklyn will be all right. But basically, I kind of shocked that Kyrie kind of co-signed the James Harden trade. I don't know if they had a pistol to his head, but they said with conviction that they're going to make it work, KD and Kyrie. And to be honest, most people going to look at Kevin Durant funny again. Oh, he don't got a real ring. He got a super team and this, that, and the third. With Kevin Durant, it's pretty much, he just listen and he pretty much digests what everybody say. You ain't got to listen to what everybody say. You just let it go throughout on one ear and go out the other. And that's how I rock. I don't really care what people say. People going to hate no matter what. You could be perfect and people going to hate. Oh, you think he better than everybody. He perfect. That's just the way the game going to go. But I don't know what made Kyrie get on board because he said he didn't want him. We didn't need him. With him and James Harden, man, they don't play no defense. Neither KD and DeAndre Jordan play some defense. I didn't even think Joe Harris is a more willing defender. Defense is going to be the key for that backcourt. Are they going to be able to really clap down and defend? And I just turn the switch on and defend when they want to in the playoffs. Defend, Get out there and lock down and be committed. And that's the issue with James Harden. You say Klay Thompson was healthy and they traded for Klay Thompson. No doubt in my mind and most people's mind that this will work. We all would believe it will work. Klay Thompson is a glue guy. He's a glue guy and he's a superstar, but he's a glue guy. He can make it work. He can catch it. He don't need the ball. He can defend. And we had a situation like that, or them bringing Jaylen Brown in from Boston. I don't think anybody would doubt it, but James Harden game is just isolation, ball in the hand, shoot. So Kyrie going to have to sacrifice putting up shots, and KD going to have to sacrifice putting up shots, which he has done in the past. Just worry more about Kyrie, being able to let James Harden be comfortable. That's the question. I don't think, excuse me. And I just think Kyrie just got to go. And with James Harden, man, he can play the point, he can play the two, you know what I'm saying? He can spot up and shoot. He can shoot off the dribble. There's a lot of things he can do to accommodate Kyrie, what can Kyrie do to accommodate him? Remember the last backcourt mate Kyrie had that was, pretty much offensive and Deion Waiters, it didn't work. Him and Deion Waiters clash hits and they didn't win ball games. And most people thought it was Deion Waiters. Now we learning to see Kyrie is mentally stubborn. It wasn't Deion Waiters. It was simply that Kyrie Irving refused to change his game, and he's never changed his game. His game was good with Bron because Bron was a passive guy. But to really play in this situation with a big three, I don't think so. I don't know how much conviction Kyrie got. Kyrie would be gone. As soon as Kyrie was on a good streak, I'll trade him. Because in this situation, you plug Ben Simmons in with them, just hypothetical. You plug Ben Simmons in with them, that worked. Got Joe Harris can shoot. You got KD that can shoot. You said James Harden, he can shoot. I mean, even if they had made a move for John Wall, that'd work. I mean, people saying, Westbrook, no, fuck Westbrook. Westbrook is a perennial loser. They need somebody, what if they say Kyrie for LaMelo Ball, would they do it? I mean, he kind of young, but he understand how to get these dudes in the spot. I mean, they got to look at somebody that's a real point guard. They can look at somebody that's kind of an athletic stretch 3 or 2. I mean, you're looking at the guys in the league today. I mean, who really fit that bill? I mean, it's tough. It's tough because a lot of them, maybe they could say Kyrie for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's more of a scoring guy. I mean, they got to find a guard that can facilitate and really take them to the next level. I mean, just looking around the league, Chris Paul would have been a great fit for what they're doing here, other than his help. And obviously, him and James Harden don't get along. For this to work, I think they got to trade Kyrie. No doubt in my mind, Kyrie got to be been gone. And you probably look at those teams that's struggling. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how Indiana, Malcolm Brogdon would be good for them. Who else we got? Philly probably won't do a deal. We just look at teams outside the East. De'Aaron Fox, they just signed him. He might be happy. He might be happy. Look at the Pelicans. Maybe you say Lonzo. Maybe we take a deal for Lonzo and see what else they got to offer. You get Lonzo, the young boy Jackson Hayes, whatever his name, Jackson Hayes. Or you can get Steven Adams and Lonzo, that'll work. And probably somebody else in the Harry Alexander, whatever his damn name is, Shai Gilgeous' cousin. He just went off last night. So, they need to find depth. When they take Kyrie, they need to break it down. Maybe they get Derrick Rose from my Pistons. It's to the point where I just don't believe Kyrie is going to change his game to fit. He wouldn't even change his game to fit in Cleveland. Remember he said, well, we don't need LeBron. Why is LeBron coming back here? Remember he said that shit? People forget that when he's Cleveland. He said, why do we need LeBron? We don't need LeBron. Like, have you looked? You and Deion Waiters can't get it done. They can't get together, and then y'all not even making the playoffs. You mean you don't need LeBron? That dude's special, man. I would trade him, man. I don't know where, I don't think D'Angelo Russell a good fit. But if I can get my hands on Ricky Rubio or, D'Angelo Russell and trade him to another team, I would be looking to do that, man, to be honest. And I'm just looking like Orlando really ain't got much to offer with folks gone. Denver probably not going to make no deal. Maybe they would do Jamal Murray. Kyrie is going to end up messing this team up. If they keep him past the March 25th deadline, it's going to be a situation where they're not going to win. And unless he got to change of heart. And then it was rumors that he was already jealous of Kevin Durant already. Like, Kyrie really think he can get the job done, which he couldn't even do it in Cleveland. Matter of fact, he can't even do it in college. He couldn't even stay healthy enough. So where's Kyrie's mind at as far as being a number one player carrying a team to a championship? You're not LeBron. You know what I'm saying? You always injured. You always not healthy. Dude is loony up here. He was really loony up here, man. This dude ain't smart. He still think the earth flat. We didn't see pictures of the earth being round. So, I think, Sean Mark saying, they said with conviction, they really said they can get, I don't think Kyrie, man, hell no. I'll trade Kyrie wherever I can dump that dude off at. Wherever I can flip him off at, I dump him. Should I be like, give me John Morant for Kyrie? I know they wouldn't do that. But somehow, pretty much, they got to flip Kyrie. In terms of 2 or 3 really good basketball players, you feel me? But, we'll see what really happened when they go down. But according to the Brooklyn Nets GM, Sean Marks, basically Kyrie and KD kind of was pushed and okay for James Harden to come to Brooklyn. Excuse me, man. So, should be interesting to see how they all get on the floor when Kyrie come back. and all that good stuff. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to check out our NBA Talk playlist for more videos like this. Don't forget NBA 1-on-1. We able to go live again. We have some good NBA live streams as well. But don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All my social media links, description. Fastest way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. We also got a Facebook group. You want to check that out. All the links there. Video request. Want to make a donation? A Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link description. Best way to donate. Share the video. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you guys think about the video. And the article is in ESPN.com.